Go ahead and fasten your seatbelt. It's about to go down.
Mark your calendars. December 5th through 7th.
You tune in with Larry Scott. That's right on the legendary KYOK 1140 AM and the legendary KYOK. Look here. We are getting ready to discuss something pertaining to relationship. I don't want to let the rabbit out the hat right now, but y'all gotta fasten your seatbelt. Look here, YouTubers. Go ahead and tag somebody, let them know. Real Talk Radio with Larry Scott is on.
Get on the love train. Save the date. The 40 Plus and 40 Holiday Dating Summit, December 5th through 7th, 2025. 3 days of inspiring speakers, holiday fun, and real talk about love after 40.
Get ready, Houston. Something's big is happening and you're invited. Join Family Alliance Network as we celebrate the grand opening of the Allen Garnica Vocational Center, home of our brand new SOAR program. That's success, opportunities, advancement, and resilience. Mark your calendars for Thursday, October the 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 5206 Cypress Creek Parkway, Suite 101 in Houston,
Hey,
Texas.
YouTubers.
We'll kick off this ribbon-cutting ceremony with excitement, celebration, and a delicious continental breakfast. And you can be part of this inspiring moment as we open doors to brighter futures for our community. Come see how we're celebrating individuals soar to new heights. RSVP today at www.familyalliancenetwork.org.
Our topic that we're going to be discussing on today, go ahead and call in right now, 281-453-1000. Again, that number 281-453-1000.
10 a.m. at the Allen Garnica Vocational Center. You won't want to miss it.
Get myself together.
The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management.
You just summoned your sons. Just send me your sons. I put all this stuff together around my Thursday.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
It'll be more than likely on the we'll take a first break and then I'll come back and then bring you in. I hope I don't take all these questions. And welcome to Real Talk Radio. I'm your host, Larry Scott, and today is a good day. That's right. Today is a good day. And the reason why I say that is because this is the day that the Lord has made. And I don't know about you, but I will rejoice and be glad in it. I'm super duper excited, y'all. Not because the sun is shining, but I'm able to see the sun shine. Wow, man, look at here. Somebody don't catch that right now, 16, and say, oh, that's what he was talking about. Yep, that's what I was talking about. We got a great show lined up for you. That's right. I'm super duper excited because of that. Also, a great show is lined up for you. Another show this week, y'all. And today we are going to be discussing dating over 40, a new day, new rules, and breaking stereotypes. Let me say that again. So you can go ahead and get your phone in your hand and get ready to call in with your questions or your comments. We are going to be talking about today, dating over 40. A new day, new rules. Let me put emphasis on that one. New rules in this dating thing and breaking stereotypes. And here we have in the studio with us on today for the very, very first time. And I'm super duper excited to have her joining me in the hot seat, y'all. Look at here, a good friend of mine. I've met her at different events that she's been around Houston, and she's doing a great job in the business that she's in. And I'm going to let her tell a little bit about herself. But please, ma'am, please, sir, put your hands together. Give a warm welcome to Miss Paula Thompson. Paula, how are you?
Good morning. I am fantastic, Real Talk family. I'm going to be your co-host today, and we're diving, like Larry said, into a conversation that is breaking the mold.
That's right.
And rewriting the rules of love.
Tell the listeners, Paula, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am not actually a native of Texas, but I'm a native of South Carolina, new to the Houston area just since June. I am, thank you so very much. I'm actually representing Family Alliance Network, and I am grateful to be here, grateful to be co-hosting and talking about love, because y'all know everybody is looking for real love at some point in time, right?
Man, I tell you, boy.
Awesome.
What's love got to do with it? Look at here, y'all. Thank you so much, Paula, for joining in with me on today, being in the hot seat. And so I'm super duper to have you, as well as this special guest that I'm so glad to be back with us, y'all. She's not a stranger here. She's been here once before. And I think she was here when I look back at my notes around the same time last year. Yeah, around the same time last year. And so bam, she's right back with us, y'all. So give it up for the lovely. She has so many hats that she wears, but I'm going to let her tell all that to y'all. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Shonda Webb. Is in the building. Dr. Webbs, how are you?
Yes, I am doing fantastic, Larry.
Dr.
So
Webb.
good to be here talking about this topic. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah, welcome back, Welcome back, Dr. Webbs.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell the listeners out there that don't know you a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a native of Houston, born and raised. I'm the youngest out of 5 kids. I went to school here. I graduated from Willow Ridge High School.
Willow Ridge. Whoop, whoop.
And then I ended up going to Houston Baptist University, which is now Houston Christian University. And so I am an educator. I'm a proud professor at the illustrious Texas Southern University.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, and I love it there. I'm also an HR executive, so I wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
First generation college graduate. My family. I've gone on to achieve and accomplish 6 academic degrees. So as you can see, I love education.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being back with us. Last time you was here, you was in a Bentley. You in the Bentley today?
You know what?
I saw the Bentley out there.
You saw it.
Yeah,
okay.
I saw
Okay,
it.
Larry, don't put my
I took
business
pictures
out.
live. I'm gonna drive it this time. I'm gonna drive it today, y'all. Yeah.
I love
Again,
it.
thank you so much, Dr. Wells, for being back with us on Real Talk Radio with Larry Scott on the legendary KYOK. Let's dive off into it. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Yes.
Dating over 40, a new day, new rules, and breaking stereotypes. Dating over 40, Dr. Webbs. Well, let's start off with talking about dating. What is the definition? I want to know, what's the definitions of dating?
Dating.
What do you mean when you say dating? What do you think dating is?
You know what? We all have our own definition of dating, but my definition of dating is meeting someone with the intention of getting to know them, and you guys experiencing each other just through different activities, whether it's going out to eat, just getting to know each other. Not being, I don't think dating is exclusive. At the beginning until you establish that. But I think dating is just that ground that you're laying the foundation, just really getting to know
them.
Know the person.
Okay.
Yes.
And so how long do you think a person should date before they start getting serious?
Well, we're talking 40 and over. My idea, I don't think it takes long to figure out if that person kind of fits what you're looking for. I think at 40 and over, I think we kind of have an idea, most of us or some of us have an idea of what it is that we want and look for. And I think after a couple of interactions with that person or conversations, you kind of know what they're about.
Yeah. Okay. But what about some of the red flags while you're dating this person? Do you think you can overlook it?
No,
just
absolutely.
to get to know this person?
Absolutely not.
No.
Red flags, that's the part of dating. That's the whole process in noticing the red flags, the green flags. Red flags is to know. Now, some of us ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been guilty of that myself, and thinking things will change. But most of the time they don't. You just end up pouring into something that you already knew wasn't going to work out. So red flags, definitely pay attention to them, you guys. Don't, because you'll end up wasting time. You know, and you know, we're 40 and over. I just made 50. Thank you, Jesus. So I don't have, not that I'm going to be here a long time, but I feel like I should put my time into something that I feel would benefit me.
That's right.
And so that's what that whole dating process is.
Right.
You know, it should benefit the both of you in some form or fashion. So when you see the red flags, just cut it off.
Yeah. So tell the listeners out there, and I'm sure some of those that are looking at you on YouTube and Facebook, they see how gorgeous you are. Are you dating now?
Thank you. I am.
Okay.
I am dating now.
Okay. Look like I put you on the spot or something.
You did. You did. I'm not quite sure who's tuning in. I sent the flyer out. So, but no, I think it's important. It's important for me to date in this era of my life, and just figuring out, you know, what it is that I want, and that I'm single. I'm not married. So, if you're at that place where you desire a companion, you can't do it in the house. You know, you have to go out and allow yourself and position yourself to be sought after. So I'm dating.
You
definitely.
dating?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's just get down to be mindful that you are on Real Talk Radio with Larry Scott, and we talk real conversation with real people. And so we just get real to it. We keep it clean.
Okay.
Because we're faith-based, but we get down and dirty on this show.
Uh-oh.
Is it such thing possible that you can date more than one person?
Yes. I encourage the ladies that I mentor all the time, you know, our young ladies that I encounter, I have conversations with, that it's okay to date multiple people. It's a lesson that I've learned in my past, in my 20s, where, you know, you find someone, you like them, you want to see where the relationship goes, and it's just them. But as time has gone on, I've realized, no, my mom would tell me, if you're not married, you're single, and you're free to date whomever you want. Now, again, there's a caveat to that. When you're seeing someone and you guys make an agreement to say, hey, it's just going to be us, you know, we're not going to see anybody else, then that's a different conversation. But overall, the nature and the concept of dating, in my eyes, is that, yes, I can date multiple people. Men do it all the time.
And women do too now.
And women do too.
I'm here for you, brothers. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
I got your back.
But I don't think we've grown up just in a culture to where women have been encouraged to do that. We've always been the one to be very exclusive and experience monogamy, you know, as opposed to men. It's like, oh, he's a man, you know, that's what they do. But now women have gotten it like, no, I want to explore too. So it's okay, ladies, to date more than one man.
So answer this. Here come the fastball. If it's okay to date more than one person, how do you expect to get serious with one person?
Well, out of those people that you're dating, it's going to be one that you gravitate towards, that gets your time more than the others. Hands down.
Don't you feel like that's kind of playing with a person's heart? I mean, okay, you say you're dating 3 people.
Okay.
And maybe let's say 1 out of the 3, or maybe 2 out of the 3 start really, really feeling you, but you're not feeling that person.
Well, I think that's where you have to be an adult and mature in expressing what your intentions are and what you're doing from the beginning.
While you're dating.
Right. I think that's a conversation to say, hey, you know, I'm really enjoying our time together, but I want you to know that I am actively dating.
Right.
So that they're well aware. Now, if that's a red flag for them and they choose not to, then, you know, that's up to them. But as long as I make it clear what I'm doing, then, you know,
Well, most men is like myself, you know what I'm saying? If I come across you and I ask you, are you dating somebody? I'm done. I mean, you going on. If you're dating, you got a boyfriend, you got a husband, then you know that exempts you from being what I expected to be. And so say that to say this here, a lot of guys just I mean, if you're dating more than one and you're saying, well, I'm just dating. I don't have a person I'm serious with, I'm just dating. I ain't going for it. I mean,
well,
just
most men probably won't tell you that they're dating or they're talking to other women.
Yeah.
You know, and so I mean, I mean, come on, we have to be fair. You know, you're not. If I ask you who you're dating or if you're seeing other women, you have to be careful with your words too. So you have to ask the right questions.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm gonna answer the question you asked me. I'm not gonna give you any more information. But I mean. But you know, when I meet a guy, I'm going to ask him, you know, are you actively seeing other women? And I would hope he would be honest. And if he is, hopefully. But if he is, cool, me too. Okay. I'm seeing other, you know, other men. No, Larry. But that's at that point. I mean, that's an opportunity to say, hey, I like who you are. I like how you make me feel, and I still want to explore because that's what dating is.
Yeah. All right. We're going to have to take a quick break right here, y'all. If you have a question or a comment, if you would like to talk with Dr. Webb herself, go ahead and call in right now. We're sitting by waiting to take your call. 281-453-1000. Again, that number 281-453-1000. Right here on the legendary KYOK Radio on Real Talk Radio with Larry Scott. Don't touch that cereal. We'll be right back.
Very good.
I like it.
We doing all right?
Yeah.
I'm Larry Scott.
Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? I see one person. I bet you that's my baby. Hey, baby. I bet you that's Riri. Thank you for following, baby. Tag somebody and let them know I'm over here. I ain't over there. I'm on YouTube, not Facebook anymore. We got some problem with Facebook. I got 60 days before I can go live on Facebook because of my new account, and so we're going to get there. Don't worry about it, y'all. We're going to get there.
Grace and peace, everyone. This is Apostle Carla Aris Mendez.
We are talking about dating over 40. A new day, new rules. I'm going to get off into the rules in a minute because I want to know about them new rules.
Who you are, this is
you know, dating ain't like it used to be. Time has changed. I'm 55. Dr. Will says she just hit her 50s.
Pasadena, Texas. Myself and Apostle Rodolfo would love to have you. We have services at 2 p.m. on Sunday and 6 p.m.
We going to get off into it, y'all. We going to get off into it.
If you're looking for something to do during the week, come to our Bible experience classes with none other than Minister Alberto. He will break down the word for you, and you will learn something, and you will have a great experience. Also, we have services on Friday for Celebrate Faith and Victory. Join us at 7 p.m. This is the place to be. This is where you need to be, and this is where God is. Have a blessed day. See you on Sunday.
I was reading this.
Oh, did you know about the show we had a couple months
Cutsy
ago?
and Lady T
What was the name of it?
present another night of comedy and praise, hosted by Leon
You ever heard
Grace
that?
the
Pop
Third,
Balloon?
Friday,
Yeah.
October 17th at 7
someone
p.m.
comes on with a
at
girl and guy, and if they have a
the New
lineup,
Covenant of Faith Church,
from the time they walk out,
204
if you're not
Ridge
interested,
Drive,
you pop your
Crosby,
balloon. If you're
Texas,
not interested, you go
You gotta explain why you popped the balloon on me. You gotta explain to me why.
Come
Yeah.
get your praise
You were attracted to me, or you know,
some
or what?
good comedy.
Or something I
You
said,
don't wanna miss
yeah,
it.
it's a
A
real cute
night of
concept.
Yeah.
comedy and
It's a show. You know, it's all over social media.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Friday,
I like to watch it every now and then. Every now and then I be like, oh man, he picked up.
Covenant
I
Yeah.
actually watch
Church.
Korean drama shows. I'm
204
not really into
Ridge
TV.
Drive, Crosby, Texas,
All right. You up? You ready?
77532.
How you going?
Don't
Can you
wanna
bring it?
miss
You don't want to bring that
it.
down?
A free night of
I'm just trying to
comedy
capture you while
and
you're talking.
praise.
Bring it down. Just there.
Hello,
Yeah,
Houston.
there.
This is
Yeah,
Katina
you put it on
Miles
the guest.
with Restorer of the Streets,
I'm
World
good. Everybody know
Outreach
me.
Ministries. On September the
Facebook?
27th from 11
Oh, this is
a.m. to
recording.
4
Yeah,
p.m.
I like
at
that.
Balin Park,
Yeah.
which is at 6400 Bissonnette.
Next
We are
Saturday, y'all.
hosting our
I'm gonna be
One
hosting
Faith,
that event next
Every
Saturday.
Family Community Outreach.
They call it
We're going to
Aliens.
have free food, free giveaways, live entertainment, guest speakers, and fun for the entire family. Please bring your chairs, invite your neighbor, and come out for some community fun. Again, that is September the 27th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Balin Park. The address is 6400 Bissonnette Street, Houston, Texas. I hope to see you there.
I'll be there. Meet me there. Beat me there.
Get on the love train this holiday season. Love is in the air, and it's your time to shine. Join us for the 40 Plus and Flirty Holiday Dating Summit, happening online December 5th through 7th. For 3 festive days, you'll experience inspiring Christian speakers, heart-to-heart conversations, and practical workshops.
You have a question, go ahead. YouTube, call in right now, 281-453-1000. 281-453-1000. If you have a question for our special guest on today, Dr. Chandra Webb. She's not a stranger here. We're talking about today, dating over 40. A new day, new rule, breaking stereotypes. Let's get off into it.
Fellowship with others who believe love is still in season.
Another page with questions on it, but it's on you now.
Mark your calendars, December 5th through 7th, for the 40 Plus and Flirty Holiday
There you go.
Summit. Let's
There you go.
celebrate faith, love, and new beginnings
All right.
together. Visit our website, www.50plusandflirty.com.
Our commercials are getting longer and longer. Probably next month I'll start shortening them
Get on the
up.
love train.
They pay for those commercials, so hey, keep them going. Keep them running. Thank y'all for all your commercials. Thank you. You have any other commercial that you want played, or either your music that you want played over there, hit me up. That's right, hit me up. I'll get you out there. Trust me, everybody knows me. I will get you out there. And go ahead and mash that button. I've been nominated as Radio Talk Host of the Year with the Texas Gospel Excellence, Gospel Music Excellence Award that's coming up in February. I'm usually hosting a red carpet, but now I've been nominated in category 17 and 18. KYOK, I'm on the map. KYOK, so go ahead and vote for me. Vote. September the 30th is the deadline, so you got to get your votes in. Get them in today. And guess what? You can vote as many times as you want. Don't tell nobody, but you can vote as many times as you want. I got some hard hitters. I got 97.9 the box, 102. I got a lot of people I'm going against, and I'm honored just to be in that category. So y'all go ahead and put your votes in, all right?
RSVP today at www.familyalliancenetwork.org or call 832-446-3221. That's October the 23rd.
We have some fun in here, y'all, like we do every week. We have a great time every week. Next Saturday, y'all tune in. Dr. C will be here. Dr. C will be here.
Won't somebody please, please tell me what's wrong? You're just a fool, you know you're in love. What you say?
Well, look at him. Don't get me started. That's what I be doing in church. Let's go. I'm short of you. That's my serious look. And welcome back to Real Talk Radio. I'm your host, Larry Scott, and today is a great day. That's right, because this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will, you shall, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Man, we got a great show lined up here, y'all. We got a great show going on. Dating over 40. But it's a new day, and the rules have changed, and we're here to break those stereotypes. My co-host got some questions. Co-host, talk, what's on your mind dating?
Well, you know, Dr. Webb, I want, as a woman over 40, I want to ask the question to you. Why do you think people still assume that women over 40 are desperate to settle down? And what do you say about that?
I love that question. We tend to associate age with being tired or being done, meaning, you know, done, we're coming to the end of our life. But 40 really is the new 25, 30,
Yes.
and 50. I mean, we are different. And I was talking with someone the other day and saying, I just turned 50. But when I think about when my aunts and my mom was 50, I'm like, totally different women. You know, they were married, they were raising children, had multiple kids, and they were okay being stay-at-home, you know, moms, or I grew up around first ladies, but that had never been my, you know, my desire. And so I think that society has made it to where aging is not a thing to be celebrated, but the tables have definitely turned. I think it kind of
Yes.
happened over the pandemic, where we all kind of had a chance to dig deep and, you know, self-reflect, because that's all we had time to do. And people were really realizing, or women were really realizing, like, you know, there's more to me than you know, being married or having children.
Exactly.
Or, you know, just trying to thrive. There are other things that I want to do. So I think that's kind of how society has framed women 40 and over.
Yes.
But we are definitely changing the narrative.
For sure.
You know, in how we live, you know, and being able to travel alone, travel with our friends, eating alone, you know, buying what we want, pouring time into ourselves and loving on ourselves, and men too. I mean, men are, you know, traveling solo and doing things like that as well. So that's what I think has changed. And,
Awesome. Well, you know, you've coined the term unicorn. You actually referenced that to yourself, being single, successful, and happy. What do you mean by that?
A unicorn is someone you don't see all the time. You know, we don't see unicorns. I consider myself, I'm a Black woman. My idea of success. I don't have any children. I'm a divorced woman. I'm currently single. And so, you know, when I meet guys, one of the things that always, you don't have any kids? And I'm like, no, I don't. You know, and then let's talk about that just for a second. You know, how sometimes people, when you say you don't have kids, the way that they respond is as if something is wrong with you.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, well, why do you have kids? You know, I could ask the same, why did you have kids?
Right.
You know, I know why I don't, you know, but nothing is wrong to those ladies and those men who don't have any kids. I'm happy. I live a full life. I love what I do. Yes, I teach children for a living, but it doesn't define me, and I don't identify myself as a woman with the idea of having children.
Yes. Well, I'm going to tell you, just reading, you know, up on you, I was attracted. I was impressed, okay? And of course, I love my men, you know, but I wanted to ask you, how has that confidence in yourself changed the kind of partners that you attract or that are attracted to you?
It's very different. You know, I think about the type of man that I wanted even 5 years ago is different from the man that I desire now. And most of that has come to fruition because I've changed. And the things that I have done for myself and poured into myself. And so I desire a different kind of partner.
Yes.
You know, some things that I would make concessions for maybe 5 years ago, it's a non-negotiable now. You know, I don't even look my way, you know, type thing. You know, he has to, I don't know if Larry is going to ask this question, but, you know, there are certain things that this man has to have. And yeah, and, you know, women, you definitely have, and men, you should have standards and not go against those and stick to those non-negotiables.
Exactly.
I have to jump in here. I know my self-worth. And there's some things I just won't even tolerate.
Absolutely.
And put up with
Absolutely.
when you know your worth.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that, I think as a single older woman, you always get, well, why are you still single? And it's simply because my answer has always been, I have very low tolerance for nonsense.
Right.
And I'm just not going to deal, yes, I'm just
Absolutely.
not going to put up with
With
it,
that.
Right.
And therefore you weed out a lot.
When you make that statement.
Yes, you weed out so many that you're left with, oh, okay, well, they're not even available. So,
Yeah.
so here we are. We are in that group and we're just waiting. And something that you spoke on earlier, which I am such a believer, as the men are the hunters, right?
Yes.
I am not, when I hear a woman say, oh, I went and found me a man, girl, you have found the wrong thing, okay?
Absolutely.
Because we are not meant to be the hunters. However,
Be easy.
I do believe that we are supposed to set ourselves available
Absolutely.
to be haunted. So I
Absolutely.
truly believe in that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm still single, because I can't put up with the nonsense.
And you don't have to. You don't have to, especially when you know your worth. And then when you think back to what you've been through, I think we've all had those relationships that have taught us many, many lessons, right? Or been in a place of sadness or darkness, men and women, and you're like, I don't ever want to go back there, because some of us, it took us longer than others to pull ourselves out of it. And so because of that, I reflect on that. Not a lot, but I do when I am maybe having stronger feelings for someone. And I'm very, very mindful, of that. And I really pray about it. I pray about God, give me wisdom, give me discernment. And if something doesn't feel right, I move on, because I don't have that kind of time to exhaust, and to take a chance.
Exactly.
Because in the end, I end up being disappointed.
There you go.
And I don't like to be disappointed.
Okay. So I want to just quiz you a little bit. These are going to be like quick 5-second, quick fires that you can answer, so we can kind of get to know, how you are.
I love it.
All right.
Let's go.
Coffee date or dinner date?
Dinner date.
First date red flag you can spot instantly.
Ooh. If he talks too much.
Yes. What's one thing that instantly impresses you?
Wow, instantly. He's engaging and he asks questions about me. He can carry a conversation.
Favorite love song of all time?
All times. Luther Vandross song.
Anything, right?
Anything Luther. Anything Luther.
Your ideal vacation with your partner, beach or mountain?
Beach.
One word that describes dating in your 20s and one word that would describe dating in your 50s.
Oh, I love that. One word in my 20s, very impulsive. And in my 50s, dating, mindful.
Nice. What's your power outfit for a date?
A beautiful knee-length A-line dress.
Okay.
With pantyhose. I like to wear pantyhose, not because I'm 50, but I just, even in my 20s, and a nice stiletto heel. Keep it very simple.
Nice. You know what? My mother, that is the one thing that she always liked to see me in. And she always, complimented me if she seen me in an A-line dress.
Yes.
So I completely agree with that. Now, what makes you laugh until you cry?
Thinking back to my childhood memories, maybe it's, something that has happened with me and my girlfriends on a trip, or I'll just sometimes, think about that, and I like to replay that story over and over. And I would say this, I know my cousin, Robert Baseman Washington, he's no longer with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but we had this story that where he was, he was a radio show host, and he he brought me to the radio station, and I remember he was on air, and I was younger, and I was just spinning around in the chair, spinning around, and he was on the air, and I spun around so fast it spun me to the ground, and he was on the air while he saw that, and he had to just keep himself from laughing on the air. So we would talk about that every Thanksgiving, and he would imitate it, and so it's those stories, those family stories that make me laugh till I'm crying.
So if love was a flavor, what flavor would you be?
What flavor would I be? Oh, wow. Mango. These are great questions.
Mango.
I would be mango.
Now you have to expound on that.
So I would be a mango. Mango is really, really sweet. Sometimes if you get it, it could be soft. Sometimes it could be hard, depending on the season that you pick.
Yes, that is correct.
So that's why I would be a mango.
Love it.
All right. You may have a question or a comment. We're going to take a quick break right here. So if you do have a question or a comment for our special guest, Dr. Webb is in the building along with my co-host in the hot seat, Paula Thompson, with those wonderful questions, y'all. Wonderful questions. All right. Go ahead and call in right now, 281-453-1000. Again, that number is 281-453-1000. Don't touch that stereo. We'll be right back. Great job.
Awesome.
Welcome aboard the Olga Patrol. Very, very wide.
My job, easy.
I love it.
I'll just go ahead and take it out.
She got it. Yes.
Radio. Tune in every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Real Talk Radio with hilarious.
Hey, what's going on?
Real conversation.
YouTube.
From real
Man, I told you we got a great show lined up for you talking about dating over 40. That's right, dating over 40. Go ahead, call in right now if you have a question or a comment. 281-453-1000. 281-453-1000. Call in right now. We're standing by waiting to take your call. 281-453-1000. Right here live on Real Talk Radio on the legendary KYOK Radio.
We're located at 2123 South Moore Avenue in Pasadena, Texas. Myself and Apostle Rodolfo would love to have you. We have services at 10 a.m. on Sunday and 6 p.m. for our prophetic word services. If you're looking for something to do during the week, come to our Bible experience classes with none other than Minister Alberto. He will break down the word with you, and you will learn something, and you will have a great experience. Also, we have services on Friday for Celebrate Faith and Victory. Join us at 7 p.m.
We might have to bring Dr. Wells back.
This is where you need to be, and this is where God is. Have a blessed day. See you on Sunday.
Thank y'all for your questions in the hotline.
Patsy and Lady T present another night of comedy and praise, hosted by Leon Brooks III, Friday, October 17th at 7 p.m. at the New Covenant of Faith Church, 204 Ridge Drive, Crosby, Texas, 77532. Free admission. Come get your praise on with some good comedy. You don't want to miss it. A night of comedy and family-friendly entertainment. Friday, October 17th at 7 p.m.
Crosby, Texas. I'll be there Friday.
Covenant of Faith Church, 204 Ridge Drive, Crosby, Texas, 77532. You don't want to miss it. A free night of comedy and praise.
Hello, Houston. This is Katina Miles with Restorer of the Streets World Outreach Ministries.
Shout out to Casino.
On September 27th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Y'all meet me there. I'm going to be hosting that event next Saturday. 6400
We are hosting our One Faith, Every Family Community Outreach. We're going to have free food, free giveaways, live entertainment, guest speakers, and fun for the entire family.
Got some great entertainment I got lined up, y'all.
Chairs, invite your neighbor, and come out for some community
Ain't gonna
fun.
let the rabbit out the hat.
Again, that is September the 27th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Bayland Park. The address is 6400 Bissonnet Street, Houston, Texas. I hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Get on the love train this holiday season. It's in the air and it's your time to shine. Join us for the 40 Plus and Flirty Holiday Dating Summit happening online December 5th through 7th. For 3 festive days, you'll experience inspiring Christian speakers, heart-to-heart conversations, workshops designed to help walk in confidence, embrace God's plan for love, and whether you're seeking wisdom for dating, healing from past relationships, or simply longing for fellowship.
Yeah, excuse me, I'm new to this YouTube. I get used to it though. I think I got about 30 more days with Facebook. They'll allow me to go live, so I'm waiting on you.
December 5th through 7th.
But thank you so much, YouTube, for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Let's celebrate faith, love, and new beginnings together.
I can't record like that on my phone.
I know, that's what I was about to say. Wow, she has a lot of memory.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Mine only recorded a couple of minutes.
Mine too.
Get on love train. The 40 Plus and Flirty Holiday Dating Summit, December 5th through 7th, 2025. Real talk about love after 40.
Get ready, Houston. Something's big is happening and you're invited. Join Family Alliance Network as we celebrate the grand opening of the Allen Gardape Vocational Center, home of our brand new SOAR program. That's Success, Opportunities, Advancement, and Resilience. Mark your calendars for Thursday, October the 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 5206 Cypress Creek Parkway, Suite 101.
Meet me there, I'll be there too.
We'll kick off this ribbon cutting ceremony with excitement, celebration, and a delicious continental breakfast. And you can be part of this inspiring moment as we open doors to brighter futures for our community. Come see how we're celebrating individuals soar to new heights. RSVP today at www.familyalliancenetwork.org or call 832-446-3221. That's October the 23rd, 10 a.m.
Put your picture on my mirror. The blush when somebody says your name. We have a way. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window. Show my star from the side. The reason why you are the someone you come around. I see you, and I see you, baby. When I look in my book, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show. The other stations are tuned in too.
And welcome back to Real Talk Radio. I'm your host, Larry Scott, and you are tuned in to Real Talk Radio on the legendary KYOK 1140 AM, Houston, Texas, streaming all over the world with www.kyokradio.org. Thank you all for tuning in, listeners, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you all so much. And I'm grateful to have again in the studio with me on today, Dr. Chandra Webb. And we are talking about also with my special guest co-host that's in the hot seat, Paula Thompson. Y'all, we're talking about dating over 40. That's right, dating over 40. It's a new day. It's a new rule. And we're here to break the stereotypes. Let's talk about it. If you have a question or a comment, 281-453-1000, 281-453-1000. Before the break, Paula had asked Dr. Wells about one question, and I think Dr. Wells' response was, you just got to pray over it. My question is, how often, Dr. Wells, do you think people pray over dating?
Probably not often. I mean, it's just kind of, that might not be the forethought for a lot of people. In terms of dating, we pray for hard times, when we're going through difficult situations or life type events. But when it comes to love, that seems to be an area that we don't necessarily think about going to God first.
Right.
And it could be a couple of reasons. One, we're not sure, like, is God really going to sign off on this? Because, we act emotionally when it gets into dating, and we want what we want. We want what our eyes want, or what our heart or our gut, feels, or whatever, butterflies, and then you're like, I like the way this feels. I'm not sure if I want to go to prayer about this, because what if he says no, it's over, it's over. So I think that, that's probably one of the reasons people don't initially seek God or prayer in their love situation, but it's necessary, especially if you desire a life partner.
Yeah.
And that's probably the second most important decision I think people will make, is choosing your life partner. Yeah. And so, in that, because I've been married before, and I'll be open to say that I didn't necessarily see God in that marriage. And there was trouble, in the marriage. It didn't work. There are things that I didn't have to go through, but I did because, I went on my own free will. I wasn't, asking God for it, and I suffered. And had to heal from that. But I didn't have to go down that path. So that's my encouragement, is that's why you want to seek God, in that. It saves you time, it saves you heartache. And then it gives you instructions on, who is supposed to be my life partner, and it makes it easier, right?
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. I don't think we have time to waste, especially when you start getting in your 40s.
True.
But nobody wants to be alone.
No.
Nobody wants to be by themselves. I know.
And we're not meant to be.
Nobody,
We're
nobody
definitely not meant to be.
If you want to be by yourself, that's you. But I'm not made to be by myself. Okay. What about Dr. Webb's double dating? Do you believe in double dates?
You mean where
Well, if you have a girlfriend and they have a date and y'all go out and double date together?
No, I did that in my 20s. I don't think that's something. I mean, when you get married, you tend to double date, but I wouldn't consider that.
Why not?
Because I want to experience that person alone.
Okay.
Now we get married and we're like, oh, we want to go out with Larry and his wife, that type of thing. Then that's different. Yeah. But overall, while I'm dating, that's not something I desire. That wouldn't work for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Paula? What do you have?
Well, number one, I want to kind of go back to a question that you asked her in regards to, basically it was faith-based, right? Where we really don't bring God into the picture until it's we're down the road, when it's like, ugh. So I started to change how I actually pray. So one of the things I started saying was, God, allow my want to align with your will. And then that way, I know that everything, whatever I receive, is going to be perfect. Because not just when I say perfect, I mean perfect in his mindset. Everything is perfect from him, not from me. So I wanted to ask Dr. Webb, how we as men and women can start being more supportive in each other's space versus judging the choices of our timeline, within that timeline of things that we've done in the past.
I love it. I think being a listener, to your friends, to your family. And I'm a bit private, and sometimes, and I know some of the listeners have probably experienced the same thing too, but sometimes when you share too much, and then you'll come with another situation, they remember what you shared, and they'll throw it back, in your face. And especially when it comes to dating, ladies, when I've had a bad date, I can't wait to hop on the group text, and say, oh my God, I can't believe, or, and I've shared so much about that date or that person, but then say I continue to date that person and like them, and then they'll say, well, you remember that, date, but you have to say it in a graceful, loving type of way to where I care about you. So I think it's in how you deliver it, but being a listener to your friend and and being gracious in how you help them through that situation. Sometimes every conversation doesn't warrant an answer.
Correct.
Sometimes I just want you to listen.
That's right.
To
Just
hear me.
actively listen.
I don't. Yes, I don't want you to problem solve. Just let me tell you about this brother and how he made me mad,
Right.
and how I don't like him anymore. Whatever the case, you know.
I don't try to dissect.
And
And dissect it. Yeah.
And just because I'm mad at him on Monday doesn't mean
Yeah.
I'm not going to love him on Tuesday.
That's
So don't
right.
judge me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm human.
Yeah. And I always tell my girlfriends, I'm here to support, and I really mean it. It's not a
Yes.
passive aggressive statement.
That's right.
I'm really here to support you in whatever, because I've been there. I've been there where, I'm done with him on Monday,
Yes.
Paula.
Yes.
And then Thursday, we're at State 48.
Okay.
And I got on my favorite dress and I'm all in love.
That A-line dress.
That A-line dress.
With the stiletto.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we're emotional.
Yes.
We change. But so I think as a friend, make sure that you are the person to be a listener, but also because you know your friend.
Yes.
There are moments where you have to step in and say, you know what, Larry, I love you, but I think you need to let her go, or
Yes.
and this is why, and so we can be honest without being judgmental.
Right.
Dr. Webb, you have been so empowering
Yes.
and refreshing
Yes.
today. I
Very
really
much.
want to just thank both you and Larry for allowing me to come on and co-host. I have only one small, quick question, my last question for you, and that is, if you could rewrite the rules of dating for people over 40,
Yeah.
what would be, just if you had time to give me your top 3 new rules?
My number one would be, you are enough, with or without a partner. Number 2 would create the life that you love, with or without a partner. And don't wait too long to do the things you always wanted to do.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, we are out of time, y'all, but we have had a great time here on today. Let's give it up for Dr. Chandra Webb.
Yes.
Thank you so much again, Dr. Wells, for being back with us on today. We have certainly enjoyed you. Thank you for taking out the busy time of your schedule, because I know you are a busy person.
Thank you.
And so thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
here. Again, thank you, Paula, for being in the hot seat again. Give it up for y'all, Paula Thompson. Oh, man. Tune in next Saturday. Dr. C will be here with you with her favorite Bible study. That's right. Every last Saturday of the month. That's right. Take me out of here then. Who's that? That's Dr. Wells' girl right there. See you next Saturday. God bless you. God keep you. Love everybody. Same place, same time. Right here on Real Talk Radio, the legendary KYOK Radio. Manaj.
If you don't let me send it to you, I probably have to do it when I get on laptop. I said if you don't let me send it, I probably have to do it on the laptop and send it to you. I'll send it recorded.
Okay. Was you recording?
I just stopped it.
Oh, okay. You don't do that.
Yeah, I stopped it.
It's me.
Thank you. This was so much fun. I was nervous.
Hey, thank y'all again, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Thank y'all. God bless you. God keep you. See you next Saturday. Same place, same time, right here on Real Talk Radio with Larry Sky on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 AM. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. Love everybody. How to get up out of here? You see, okay.
Were there any people on the